tight end room I do want us to discuss a little bit. And I know there's not maybe a lot of hype around this room. Certainly you lost Rivaldo Fairweather, many other names. It feels
Luke Deal.
I know Luke Deal, you lost a lot of leadership in this room in terms of just experience and things like that. You look at this room, I see it goes this way. This is Brandon Frazier's room to lead. He's been here a while. He got an extra year of eligibility. You've got also a few new guys in there in terms of young ones. Ryan Gia, I think is how you pronounce his name. You've got Harris. I always get it back. Harris Davidson, I think is Hollis Davidson. Yes, Hollis Davidson. Why do I always put Harris on him? I don't know. And then you've also got Preston Howard, who transferred in from Maryland, which is going to be more of a experienced guy. Any thoughts of intrigue there? Anything that we should be more aware of in the tight end room, or what do you think about it?
Well, I think too, Tate Johnson moved over from offensive line.
That's a good one, yeah.
To be in tight end, and I think that his experience on the team, him and Brandon are both seniors, so they are the guys that Auburn's kind of looking to kind of make sure this room works out the way it should. Certainly, there's not a lot of flash in the room to say. As far as guys who have done a lot in their Auburn career, in their playing career at the tight end position. But I think that Auburn was probably pretty high on Brandon Frazier getting that extra year because he can fit the role of what it needs to be, whether it's blocking, passing, or any mixture in between. I think because of where Auburn is at receiver, I think you might see a little bit less of maybe the two tight end look. And less usage of them as much as they did in the past. I'm not saying they're not going to be used. I'm just saying as much in the past because of all these receivers they're trying to get on the field. But keeping Frazier on the field, maybe in end zone or red zone situations, keeping him healthy could be really big for Auburn's success. I think that Auburn's going to really hope that Ryan Gay and Hollis Davidson develop really well. Both of those guys were very highly recruited and rated guys. We talked about Hollis Davidson being kind of flipping away from Auburn, flipping back. They'll be big for Auburn in the future, I think. But if those guys can develop quickly, there's no telling what other assets and benefits they'll have in this Auburn offense.
And certainly, I think this is the room that most people are looking at and going, I don't know as much as I feel like I should know about this. And that's maybe a fair point, but maybe they're the ones that are going to surprise us the most when there's not as much talk about them. Sometimes that's the case. So we'll look and see if the tight ends can do that for us this year.